It's been a minute, but it's time again for us to have that sit down conversation. Before I get started, I want to remind everyone to go to my website, gorgeousdre.com. I have my new audiobook, which is called Nothing But Pimpin' Memoirs. I just released it a couple of months ago, and I've never shared the amount of information that I share in this audiobook. It's riveting, it's insightful, extremely powerful, and it's almost, well, let's say, it is revelatory, and I just share my thought process as I was traveling through the game and how I thought about it and what was I doing and what made me make the choices and the decisions that I've made while I was in the game and what gave me the advantage. So with Nothing But Pimpin' Memoirs, memoirs is actually stories of life, things that have actually happened. And I'm sharing with you the mindset, the information that allowed me to keep my edge and to keep my advantage. I also have Master the Game, which is a documentary that I released last year that I actually had under wraps for over 10 years before I released it. I have my written book called The Road to Paradise, and I have also the soundtrack to the documentary Master of the Game. So feel free to go and look throughout the website. There's interviews that I've done. It's a lot of things there that you can go and you could look over and enjoy. But what I wanted to talk to you about today is, a lot of times when I'm speaking at different places, whether it's college or a prison, what I find is that, the information that I share is relative to every situation. In other words, it could be applied in a classroom setting or it could be applied on the streets. So it's a universal information. When I start out talking to some of these universities and talking to these students at these criminal justice classes, when I first come in, they're expecting this novelty character with this big old hat looking like a clown or something. And they're really unprepared for what I'm about to share with them and what I'm about to give them. And that keeps me at an advantage. And that was the thing that kept me at an advantage when I was on the streets. It's because people never expected for me to know what I know. So they could not prepare for me operating in what I know, because they looked at me because I was a black man and felt that I had, a disadvantage. So I want to parallel that today with, street cats, people from the inner cities, places where I come from, people from the ghetto. And someone asked me one time, with all the books and all this stuff that I have, and especially me releasing Nothing But Pimpin' Memoirs, they ask, well, what about the people that are not involved in that type of lifestyle? What do you say to them, those people? I say, well, I didn't come for those people. I came to my people who everybody else have forgotten about, have ostracized, because there's no money there with my people. You see, the thing is that everybody wants to go where the money is, or where they feel they're going to be paid for a service. And I understand that reaching people that don't nobody care about, or that they've cast away, that there might be no glory in that. It might not be a area that is, prestigious. You see, Oh, you could be making more money, but it's not about the money. It's not about the money to me. The money is just going to come with the territory. But I understand that there's something far more powerful than money. This is what I'm trying to teach every young African American male. And for all those who just happen to come and receive the information, that's fine also. But I want to let you understand that there's one thing that's more powerful than money, and that's movement. Cause. It's more powerful than money. If you don't have a cause, then whoever your adversary is, if money is your purpose only, then what will happen is your adversary will see that weakness in you, and all he has to do is offer you some money to offset the objective. If indeed money is your ultimate purpose. Because I have the ability to empower the lowest of the lows according to society, the youngest ostracized black male, if I can empower him, if I can let him know through my life and through the example that I've had to go through the examples that I leave him of things that I had to go through, things that I've conquered, if I can empower him to make him believe that even in the place where he is right now, even in that gutter, when nobody else is thinking about you, caring about you, your family don't care about you, and when everybody says that you'll be nothing but a loser, you'll be just like your father, who you never known. If I can empower him, if I can make you believe enough, if I can make you believe enough in yourself through what I had to live and through what I've gone through, because I come from where you come from. But if I could give you enough belief in the ability that you have inside of you, then I've accomplished my objective. And for the rest of my life, no matter what I do in life, it all comes back to giving me the ability to empower you even the more. That's my ultimate objective. The money goes with the territory. It just comes with the territory. When I was in the game and I was talking to a female and she happens to be with me and I'm giving her some information and I'm explaining to her the most important thing for you is to learn the information that I'm giving you. Not the money, because the money comes with the territory of the information. So the most important part is for you to get the information. And I have a lot of information out there that I have given to give young brothers a foundation that you can build on. Free information. The only thing that's not free about it is you have to work on yourself in order for you to be able to apply it. The only thing that's not free is the application. You got to apply it. You could hear all these things all day long that I discuss. You could hear them over and over and over again. But if you don't apply it, if you don't put into operation, if you don't put into action the things that I've been sharing with you, then guess what? It will not work for you. You'll be a person who just knows a lot. It don't do a lot. But I want you to be a person that does a lot in addition to what they know. There's no glory in coming down to people who in need. You've got to have a passion to come to the people that nobody wants. I want you. And I want to see you empowered. And I love you. Even in the place that you might not love yourself, I love you. I've said this often, a quote that I came up with. If you are a leader and you have not learned to love beyond your pain, then you shouldn't be a leader. See, I understand that because I live that. And I understand that my people are in pain, not due to themselves, due to what has happened over the many, many years of the oppression. And I know sometimes that pain is exhibited through anger and many other things. But the onus is on me if indeed I say that I understand. I understand when a young rapper, he makes it and he becomes successful. And he goes out and he buys all this jewelry and he showers himself with jewelry and nice cars and women. I understand that. I'm not mad at him. Oppression creates that. When you've had nothing for so long and you've seen your mama and your daddy have nothing, and then your grandparents, they never had nothing. And then your great-grandparents before them ain't never had nothing. And then you have an opportunity to have something. It's almost like you making up for all the generations of your people that never had nothing. I understand that. What I want to do is help you funnel all that into a proper position so that we can create movement. Ultimately, that's the only way we'll be able to collectively move ourselves forward as a people. It's movement based. When somebody can say, my people is more important than money. That's hard because the opposition is so strong. You see, the opposition are masters at sabotage. It's easy to sabotage if money is the primary objective. It's got to offer you some money and sabotage whatever the objective you have is. But movement, progressively moving your people forward, you can't beat that because that's not about money. And so I just wanted to have a little sit down with you to explain to you exactly what my objective had been all this time. To empower you, to uplift you, to love you, to know you, to see you, to organize the inside of this mind. To let you see a boy born from a pimp and a prostitute who lived the street life, went to federal prison, considered the scum of the earth, was able to take with the information, all of what they said that I was not, to take that and turn all that around because of the information. That information I share in all that product. I just didn't want to just start selling you stuff. I wanted to give you stuff first. And that's why I gave so much on these YouTube videos and my Facebook and my Twitter and Instagram. That's why I take my time to teach you how to present yourself with class, have character, why it is that I teach you how to dress. All these things are empowerment. All these things are to further you in this world that is opposed to you because of your black skin. I am telling you, no matter what your disadvantages are, no matter what you see around you, no matter what people say around you, you can overcome it with the information. No matter how you feel, no matter who have failed, You can overcome with the information. I'm a street cat from the gutter. Yet, I teach at universities, treatment centers, and the information that I have, a college can't teach you. And I want you to understand right where you're at, no matter how messed up your situation is, no matter how hopeless you think your situation is. I've been there. And there's still hope for you. Because if they take hope away from you, if they make you believe that you got nothing to live for, if they make you believe that, then they've won. If they make all of us believe that, then they've won. But here I am, a shining light to let you see and understand. A cat from the streets, running my own show. You understand? Because I understand that the information is what gives you the power to move forward. And my job, my objective in this life is to continually give you the information. Albeit I might do some entertaining things, I might do all kind of things that might entertain people. And it might produce a harvest of income. But my objective, understand, is to take that harvest and create platforms to give you the information, to teach you value, so that you can value yourself. This is your boy, Gorgeous Dre. Go on that website, gorgeousdre.com. I'm not trying to impress you because I was such a giant big pimp. I did all that. I'm not trying to convert you to a religion. I've been there. But what I am trying to do is make you understand that there's still hope for you, young black man. And don't you let nobody rob you of that hope. Remember, I come from where you are, and I made it to this point. And there's more to come. Don't you give up, boy. I'm here for you. And they can't stop nothing. They had their shot. God is in control of this. Your boy, Gorgeous Dre. I'm signing out.